Happy New Year. Or even if it's not the New Year, if it's like April 3rd and you're watching this right now, it doesn't matter because any time is a good time to get your restaurant in order and set big goals so you can have a big year and a big next 5 years and 10 years and on and on. Okay, you don't need it to be January 1st to do that. All right, how are we doing today? It's Dave Allred, The Real Barman here from barpatrol.net and therealbarman.com. Now, I know that setting goals might seem cliche at this point in your life, but it doesn't matter. All right, it's just a powerful formula that works. All right, it's just like getting in shape and losing weight. You eat healthy, you exercise, you get healthy, and you get in shape. All right, there's nothing secret or magical about the process, but the results are magical. All right, and in case you haven't heard of the power of goal setting stat that I love to quote, here it is. Did you know that only 3% of people actually write their goals down and look at them every day? And did you know that those 3% make more money than the other 97% combined? I mean, come on now. That is a staggering statistic. All right, once you hear that, I'm not sure why you wouldn't immediately grab a pen and paper and start scribbling like a court reporter who lost their stenograph machine and, has to write everything down in case you don't know what a stenograph machine is. Okay, so it's like that stat is giving you the secret to success, which means if you do nothing with that knowledge, you aren't allowed to bitch and moan about how unfair life is and that your business isn't where you want it to be. All right, taking actions gets results. It's as simple as that. All right, with that said, I get it. Sitting down and going through the process of setting goals is not always fun. Okay, I sit down periodically and do this, but I get stuck because I'm like, didn't I just do this? Isn't this just the same old thing? So I try to get creative and I keep it fresh and I do it in different ways because the last thing you want is to have stale, safe goals. Okay, you need goals to get you excited about your path. You need to stretch your goals a bit, make them big so you get inspired. So the goals I'm going to share with you today, I believe can really help you grow your business, but you need to use this video in any way you can that helps you. If it helps you spark inspiration or a brainstorming of ideas to get your own thoughts going, I just want to help you start gathering momentum so you can have a great year and hit some big milestones and numbers. All right, sound good? Okay, then let's get on with it and talk about what goals are important for you to kill it this year. What steps and actions can you take to help you elevate your business? Well, first off, before you take any of the actions I'm going to list here, you need to make a plan and you need to list out your goals. You need to write them down. All right, become part of that 3%. How much money do you want to make? How many employees will you have staffed? How many times will you change your menu this year? What changes are you going to make? Are you going to change your decor, the lighting? What promotions will you do? Sit down and picture your business as perfect. All right, maybe there's a place you love to go, like some restaurant you visited in Phoenix, Arizona, and you want your restaurant to have some of those same qualities. Excuse me. Picture what you don't have that you want, write those things down, and then make plans to get those things. Visualization is a powerful way to manifest what you want. All right, that's how goals work. All right, then you also want to create a budget, which is sort of like your financial goal sheet, because you will list out your projected sales as well as your costs and your expenses. It just so happens that these 5 steps I'm about to give you will help you meet some of those goals as far as increasing your income and helping your business thrive. All right, but they aren't the only goals you should be listing out. All right, this is just a big jump start and some of what I consider the most important actions you should be taking. Okay, so enough talk, let's get to it. Right off the bat, I want to speak to business owners who might qualify for the number one goal on our list for 2023, which is see if you qualify for the ERC Tax Refund, because this is free money being handed out by the government. It's basically grant money. It's $400 billion just sitting there waiting for those who qualify to collect. And the average claim is $150,000 to $200,000, could be more. So I'm trying to spread the word everywhere because not many people know about it. And it's free money deposited directly into your bank account, which is a great way to jumpstart your goals and your finances. Okay, so if you kept employees on in quarters 2, 3, and 4 during 2020, as well as the first 3 quarters of 2021 when all the craziness was going on, you could be in line for a huge refund. All right, to find out if you qualify, just click the link up above here, or also have that link in the description. Just enter your information and you'll get an estimate of how much your claim might be. And then the professionals at the ERC help desk will help you take it from there and guide you through. Okay, you can also click up here to learn more about the ERC. I have a video for it. It's well worth your time. I'm telling you right now, free money. All you have to do is take a little bit of action. Easy way to jumpstart your goals. All right, number 2, having throat problems today. Define your culture and engage your staff. And I put these two together because they go hand in hand. And you should not take this goal lightly. All right, I don't want to engage my staff. They're a bunch of a-holes who don't want to work. All right, well, that's your fault for having a crappy culture and a crappy attitude. Culture is everything when it comes to building your business. All right, for instance, I coach basketball. All right, one of the most important things we do is build our culture. And by that, I mean that we define who we are. We're great defenders. We defend without fouling. We play for each other, not just ourselves. We sprint everywhere. We share the ball, and so on and so forth. All right, we've written it down. We define who we are. All right, but then we also engage the players. All right, we ask them questions. What can we do better? What do you think? How can I help you be more successful? Are we doing anything that's counterproductive or hindering our team? Is there anything different we can do to make us better? I want to hear from our players and get their feedback because sometimes, I'm just too close to the situation and I have a coach's perspective, not a player's perspective. And they have valuable information and valuable thoughts. You need to do the same thing with your business and your staff. All right, define who you are and what you take pride in and ask their opinion. Ask their feedback. What suggestions do they have? What do you think about our opening and closing procedures? How can we get more people into our restaurant? Do you have any promotion ideas of your own? This makes them feel involved and makes them feel like they are valued. And studies show that when employees are valued, they are happier and they stay at their jobs exponentially longer. Okay? Moving on to number 3, you need to add technology to increase efficiency and grow. All right, now, this is an area of resistance for business owners in general, but especially for bar and restaurant owners. And it might seem a bit stereotypical, but the bar and restaurant industry all seem to be playing catch up when it comes to using technology to grow their business. All right, they view it as an expense instead of an investment that is going to save them time and make them more money. This is archaic thinking. All right, like being a company who builds pools who won't invest in a bulldozer to dig the giant hole. They're like, nah, it's too expensive. I'll just stick to my shovel. Okay, and I know that seems insane to think like that, but when you choose to use old school methods, just because that's the way I've always done things and it works, god damn it, all right, you're handcuffing your success. You need to change your mindset here in 2023 or whenever it is that you're watching this video. So what sort of technology should you look at to run a better business? Well, things like scheduling, inventory management, text and email marketing, reservations, online ordering. And before you look at any of that, you should make sure you have a modern POS system because it can literally possess many of these technologies that you need all in one place. All right, and maybe having all these technologies and a great POS system will cost you $500 or $600 or $700 or $1,000 a month, which seems like a lot. But if all these technologies help increase your revenue by $2,000 or like $5,000 or $10,000 per month, then why would you even hesitate to add them? All right, your life will be easier, you'll have more time, and your bank account will be fatter. Embrace technology instead of running from it like you're running from a burning building. It's important. All right, number 4, systemize. All right, now systemizing is, there's multiple facets and emotions that come with systemizing. All right, anyone who follows me knows that I'm all about systemizing. The whole, Michael Gerber E-Myth philosophy. Stop working in your business, doing all the tasks yourself, and start working on your business, meaning create a set of procedures that define how you do things in certain areas of your business. And then assign those procedures to different work groups. All right, for instance, think about your hiring and training procedures. Do you have this listed out step by step? What needs to be done when it comes to hiring and training, or do you just wing it? All right, if you're smart, you will systemize this process as well as every process you do. Like hiring, like step 1, we post our listings on Facebook or Indeed or wherever you post it. Step 2, we schedule the interviews on these days. Step 3, we use the interview questions we created for the interviews, et cetera, et cetera. And then for training, day 1, we do menu review and POS training. Day 2, you shadow the trainer and you complete paperwork. Day 3, et cetera, et cetera. How do you make sure that the restaurant's clean every single night? It's a procedure. Do you just tell your staff, just go clean it and make it good? Or do you use checklists, as you should be doing? Write out your procedures for every area of your business so everyone under you and around you will know exactly what to do to help you run your business with no ambiguity. The more you define how you do things, the less problems you will have on a day-to-day basis. And yes, this will take time to build, but once it's complete, your business will run smoother than, spreading mayonnaise on Wonder Bread. And that's pretty damn smooth. Okay, and then finally, number 5, one of the most important areas that I'm sure you're always looking at to improve, choose 1 to 2 marketing strategies and go deep. Now, what do I mean by go deep? All right, well, most business owners or managers, and I guarantee that you are the same way, and I used to do this in my business a lot, they go wide and shallow when it comes to marketing. That means that they test, they try a little bit of everything. They test it once or twice, and then they try something else, right? They're like, that didn't work very well, let's try this. All right, they do promotion after promotion, and they set up a trivia night to get people in. They put out like a chalkboard, like a sandwich board out on the sidewalk with specials and clever sayings like soup of the day, whiskey. All right, and then they post on Facebook. They have an email list. They do happy hour. They have a newsletter or a loyalty program or a bug club. It goes on and on. And don't misunderstand me. All right, these are all great strategies, but you haven't become great at executing any of them. You've become mediocre at running an array of marketing strategies. Wide and shallow will produce shallow results. Narrow and deep will grow your sales and change the way you make money. Become an expert at just a couple things. Now, you can do whatever you want when it comes to marketing, but my suggestion is to utilize email and text marketing. And if that scares you or you feel like it's too much of a hassle to learn it, then you aren't really into setting goals and making more money. Because in order to be mega successful, you need to stretch yourself and you need to get uncomfortable and do things that might scare you, that you might have to learn something new. All right, but you have to keep up with the world. And I'm telling you, there's nothing more powerful right now than using your email and text list to get people to come in and eat and drink at your place. Email marketing is like $44 for every $1 you spend, you get back. All right, that's an ROI you want. Technology rules, and this is the way of the world right now. If you want to learn more, I have videos on email and text marketing. But whatever you choose, make sure you first do some research and decide what you want to go after as far as marketing goes, and then become an expert at it so you can pack your place. All right, and once you master it, then you can move on and add another strategy until you master that one, and so on and so forth. All right, does that make sense? All right, I hope so, and I hope this has helped you a bit when it comes to jump-starting your goals and getting your business thriving as it should. I know some of these things might seem a bit simplistic. I just listed out 5 goals that might help you. I didn't go into this 1 hour deep training, but I just want to get your brain moving and some momentum so you can kill it this year, get you inspired. And I think that's it. I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm going to see you next time. Get your goals going, get them written down, be part of that 3%, and kill it in your restaurant this year. I'm going to see you next time. I'm out.